Hey, Sir Andre, what's up? Kaga naman. Siyempre dapat maano tayo. Hey, Team LKV, what's up? Kaya hindi ako nakakapanood dun ng live test. Oo nga actually, ano kasi, late natatapos at sa work. Pero nakita ko nga yung nakita ko na yung notif after na. Ayan, teka, shoutout kita na Team LKV. Wait lang ha. Let me just set up the stream. Hey, Janine, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Good evening, Philippines, and hello world. Yes. Sana masarap ang ulam niyo. Yun. Masarap kanina. Although hindi pa ako nagdi-dinner. Ayan, wait lang. So while we're setting up the stream, I would just like to remind you that we are also cross-posted on the pages of Darmanin, JC Gaming, and Servin on the Blue platform. So please go ahead and check them out. Follow them. Team LKV, hindi ako naka-cross-post sa Sayo kasi pag weekend, carry ba mo? Umaga. Oo, tama. Pag ganun, cannot be talaga viral yan. Medyo yung boses ko for tonight ha. Meron tayong medyo inuubo tayo. We have slight cold and cough. Yan, wait lang. I'm also setting up the poll on the Blue platform. So if you are on the Blue platform, you can participate in a bit. Let me just activate it. There, so it's already activated. So you can now cast your votes if you are on the Blue platform. Okay. Let me just set this up. Ayan. Hey, Blue Sky, what's up? Let me shout out Team LKB first. He streams on the Purple platform. Go ahead and check him out. Wait, let me shout you out. Shout, let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on. I'm talking to you, so come on. There. Patulog pa lang mi sa kaka-format. Ayan, addict please. Thanks, Blue Sky. I'll see you next week for Fall Guys. I wasn't able to stream last night. I got off from work very, very late. I ate my dinner at around 11. Baka mag-live ulit ako mamaya pag uwi, late night stream naman. Ayan, sige. Baka I can visit Team LKB as long as before the movie night yan. Just let me know on what time. May movie night kami later. Patulog, yun pala. Tapos kasi ako sa Fame Pass. Addictus. Janinsus Addictus. Very addict. Those are those the two games that you're playing, Janine? Fall Guys and Fortnite? Or there's something else? I know you also play PS5, right? Or do you play Fortnite in PlayStation? Yeah, let me just go ahead and share my stream, and then after this, let's officially open our stream for tonight. So let me go ahead and share the stream. I'll just share this real quick. Shout, let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on. I'm talking to you, so come on. And one more. Of course, I have to share as well the one from the red platform. Black and white. We have to shout, let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on. I'm talking to you, so come on. Where's my stream share? There. Cool. There, it has been shared. Hey Goy, what's up? Thanks for the like. Are you done with your concert series? Tapos na kasi, okay ba? I'm also playing Silent Hill. The new version, no? The new release. I also saw that din eh. Yung bago, then Genshin at Destiny. So, Janine actually plays a lot of games, but she's currently, Janine sus addictus to Fall Guys and Fortnite. But Fall Guys, she's done with the, she's done with, what do you call this? With the Fame Pass. How come I'm disconnected from my... Wait. Hey, Sir Friends, what's up? We have another streamer in the house. Poison Plant on the blue platform. Don't forget to support him as well. There's something wrong with my watch. It's not connected. There, it's connected naman. How come? There. It's not connected. Okay, cool. Let's go. May event later, VTB. I know, Sir Friends, kaso sobrang layo. I can't afford to stream for more than 3 hours. And I have to stream early because I have to do something after this. So, as much as I want to join it's been a long time since I last joined the any VATSIM event. I think the last one was early 2023, if I'm not mistaken. But I hope I'll be able to join anytime soon. It has been really a busy day at work for the last few weeks. Or busy. I was really busy at work. Well, I am still. So that's the reason why I can't stream that much na rin kasi. Pero I'll try. Pag may free time. Hopefully during vacation. I'll be having my vacation. Well, it's gonna be in March pa. Pero hopefully, we'll see. Sir Friends. Nakakamiss na rin talaga ang VATSIM events eh. Ayan. Anyway, so let's open the stream na mga Beshiewap. Welcome to Borg's Gaming Channel. And this is our Flight Saturday stream of Microsoft Flight Simulator. Flying the 40th leg of our Jollibee World Tour. So our flight for tonight will be from Puebla to Puerto Vallarta in Mexico. Yan, or Mexico. So both cities are actually in Mexico. So we are still in Mexico again. We're flying the 40th leg of our Jollibee World Tour. So we're currently simulcasting on 5 different platforms: blue, purple, red, green, and black. So please support me in all my social media accounts. You can check out the link space in my bio to check out all my social media accounts. So thank you in advance. Mabuhay po kayong lahat ng gusto nito. Okay. So we will be flying on VATSIM tonight, but before anything else, let me introduce the aircraft that we will be using. So as you can see on your screen, we will be flying the Airbus A320neo developed by Fly-by-Wire Simulations, and we are using the Jollibee livery developed by Night Fury from the Blue platform. You can check out his page. This livery is available for download on flightsim.to. This is the only Jollibee livery available for Fly-by-Wire Simulations A320neo. So go ahead and check that out. Flightsim.to. You can check out Night Fury again on the Blue platform. So thank you to Night Fury for giving us this livery. It's actually customized for Borg's Gaming Channel. You'll see our logo there just beside the window. So thank you again, Night Fury, or Night Fury 08 on flightsim.to. So that's gonna be our flight Well, technically the aircraft that we will be using tonight. So please join me with during blah, 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 during the 40th leg of our Jollibee World Tour. Right, so I guess we're good. Let's go ahead and start our flight for tonight. Let's go inside the cockpit now. Let me switch this first to external. There. So we're currently here at Puebla pala. Puerta. Puebla. So later I'll show you the name of the airport. So let's just go inside the cockpit. By the way, we are joined by First Officer Una for tonight's flight. So she'll be doing the pilot monitoring for this flight. So let's go ahead and open the EFB first. Our flight pad. Okay. So again, our flight for tonight will be from Hermanos Cerdan International Airport here in Puebla, Mexico, and we will be flying to Lic Gustavo Diaz Ordaz International Airport in Puerto Vallarta. Puerto. Puerto. Sorry, excuse me. Puerto Vallarta in Mexico. So that's Mike Papa. Mike Papa Bravo to Mike Papa Romeo. What's happening to me? What's happening? I can't pronounce it correctly. By the way, excuse my voice and my nostril voice. I have a slight cold and a little bit of cough. So I might cough from time to time. I'll try to mute myself as much as possible. Alternate airport for tonight will be Mike Golf Lima in case we'll not be able to make it at Puerto Vallarta. Anyway, so again, we will be online on VATSIM. We'll be flying on VATSIM. Our call sign will be Juliet Oscar Lima 27, or that's Jollibee 27. Again, we will be flying the Airbus A320neo from fly-by-wire simulation. So cost index is 60, fuel weight 59.3 rather. Our fictitious company route is Papa Bravo Charlie Papa Victor Romeo. Average wind is from heading 295 at 44 knots. Cruising altitude will be flight level 380. For the route for tonight, from Puebla rather, almost. From Puebla, we will be taking off from runway 17 via the Takal 1 Charlie departure, then direct to Guadalajara, and then to Notup via the Uniform Juliet 12 Sierra Airway. And then we will be descending via the Notup 1 Bravo arrival to land on runway 22 at Puerto Vallarta. Yeah, Puerto Vallarta. So if you want to fly with me tonight, you can log in on VATSIM. You can follow the same flight plan. You can join me if you want. Okay, cool. So I guess we're good. Let's now set up our aircraft. But before anything else, let's go ahead and check if all the flight controls are working. So let's start with our flight stick. There. The tiller first. Okay, tiller is working. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Okay. And then for the flight stick, yep, it's working fine. And then our parking brake, good. Our speed brakes rather. Let's lift that armrest, and our ground spoilers are disarmed. Let's go to the flaps, pitch trim. Okay, cool. Let's go back to the speed brake. Okay, cool. Let's now switch to the throttle. Okay, cool. Oh, so the reversers are working now. Okay, engine switches, ignition. Let's go to the rudder and the brakes. Okay, cool. Everything is working fine. So we're good. We can now start our flight. So let's proceed with setting up our aircraft. Again, First Officer Una will be assisting us with our flight for tonight. Okay, so let's do this. Let's turn on battery masters 1 and 2 first. Okay, and then let's call on the ground power unit. By the way, we will also be using GSX Pro for tonight's flight. So we're now requesting the ground power unit. Hey, what's up? Thank you, Goy, for the 20 stars. Mabuhay ka hanggang gusto mo. Shoutout kay Danny Dogo. Ayan. Yeah, we have our alerts turned off. So you know naman, the purple policy. Pero ayan, thank you, Goy, for the 20 stars. Shoutout kay Danny Dogong Mabaho. Ay, wala palang Mabaho nakalagay. So, Danny Dogo lang pala. So let's spin that. Thank you. There, so our ground power unit is already connected. Let's just wait for the self-test and we'll set up our aircraft. Okay, self-test is done. Let's now advise our first officer that we can now start setting up. Let's start setting up.
Okay.
Okay, so let's move on to the nav. Adheres 132. Let's turn that to nav. And let's go down here. Crew oxygen supply on.
I'm out for the walk around.
Control. Copy that. And then seatbelt signs on. No smoking signs auto. Emergency exit signs armed. Fuel pumps. And it's on. Okay, and intake light, it's set to 52. That should be fine. Yep. Okay, so we're good here. Let's now call on the refueling truck. Wait, before anything else, let's try if this will work. The third party options, synchronization. Let's sync this first. Okay, 5.5 and the payload as well. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's check if this will work. Let's now call on the fuel truck.
Refueling truck is on its way.
So while we're waiting for that, let's now continue setting up the rest of the aircraft. Floodlight panel brightness 50%, PFD to 50 as well, our navigational display to 50, and then console lights brights. Okay, we're good here. Let's now move on to the panel lighting brightness. It's already set to 52%. That's fine. This one, let's set it to 50. Then of course our first officer side.
Fuel truck is in position.
Okay, it says here that the fuel truck is in position. What I've learned is instead of doing this, instead of selecting it here, we have to actually we don't have the, it doesn't have the button. Okay, so do I have to do this here? Okay, let's try this one. Block fuel from scene beef, and let's see if it will work. It's not showing here actually. Okay, let's check later if that will work. But for now, let's continue setting up the rest of the aircraft. Okay, 50%. This one to 50 as well. Okay, cool. ECAM. What happened? Are we refueling already? It's already connected. But you already removed it. So it's still not working, I suppose. Yep. I don't think it's working now. Okay, so let's just... Yeah. Okay, so that means we have to do this manually still. So let's turn off the synchronization and let's do this right here. Cool. Okay, so let's set it up again. ECAM, we're good here. Floodlight, intake light, and floodlight as well. Okay, so let me check. We don't have any online ATCs right now here in Puebla. So that means we will be using the default squawk code, which is 2000. And then let's do a self radio check. Let's switch to 121 decimal 905. And let's check if we will be able to hear ourselves on the radio. There. Check radio check. Okay, I can hear myself, so that's fine. Let's switch back to the Unicom 122.8. So we're good with the panel brightness and the squawk as well. Let's now proceed to the MCDU. I think refueling is done, so we can now request for the catering truck. There.
Catering vehicles are on their way.
Okay, so let's now set up our MCDU. So we have an updated air rack cycle active from January 25 to the 21st of February. So let's now move on to the MCDU menu, ATSU, AOC menu, and init press, init data request. Okay, so we have our data now from scenebrief.com. We filed our flight plan from scenebrief.com. So our flight number for tonight is Juliet Oscar Lima 27. That's Jollibee 27. Our departure airport will be Mike Papa Bravo. Destination will be Mike Papa Romeo. Fuel on board is 5.0. And then we're good. ETA is 1 hour and 16 minutes. So let's now move on to the init page. Let's initialize this. Uplink insert in progress. There. So there. AOC account flight plan uplink. So again, we are flying from Mike Papa Bravo to Mike Papa Romeo. Our alternate airport will be Mike Golf Lima. We have the GPS aligned already. Flight number is Jollibee 27. Cost index 6. Flight level is cruising flight level is 380. Then let's check IRS init page is aligned. Wind temp. Let's request for the climb wind, cruise wind, and lastly descent wind. Okay, so we're good here. Okay, so now let's go back to the MCDU menu and let's request for the weather information or METAR information here in Puebla. So let's send this out and let's wait for the METAR message to be received. We should receive that anytime soon, and there it goes. So let's read out, let's print this out first, and let's read out the METAR information for Puebla. So Puebla METAR information issued February 3 at 1:45 Zulu. So wind is blowing from 220 at 12 knots with a gustiness of 23 knots. So we have strong wind actually for our takeoff. Niner Shara Mike. I forgot. I forgot what does this mean. Anyway, so temperature is 18, dew point is 2 degrees, altimeter is 3015. So we have hazy conditions or weather conditions right now. So we're gonna go ahead and set up our altimeter. That should be 3015. There, or that will be 1021 in heteropascals. 1021. There. Okay, cool. So we're good. We're still good with runway 17. So we're expecting to take off from runway 17. So we're okay with our METAR information. Let's now go to our flight plan and key in our departure. So we will be departing from runway 17 via the Takal 1 Charlie departure. This one, Takal 1 Charlie. Let's insert that. And let's cross-check this with our chart. So for the chart, I am currently using Navigraph. So I'll show you the chart later once we do our takeoff briefing. Okay, so Takal 1 Charlie, our transition altitude here is 18,500 feet. Let's see, this head requires a minimum climb gradient. Okay, until crossing 17,000. So we can use our 17,000 as our initial. No, this is for Ileto 1 Charlie. Okay, so let's check for tackle 1 Charlie, climb on course, okay, to Papa Bravo 500. So we have Papa Bravo 500 here, and then after that we will be tracking, okay, Papa Bravo 520, and we should be at or below 13,000. So we can use our initial climb at 13,000 feet. Or, yep, 13,000 feet. And then after that, so 13,000 is set here. Papa Bravo 400, or 400 rather. And then tackle. We should be between 14,000 and 16,000 feet. So, 16,000 feet should be fine. So after that, there, we now have their flight plan discontinuity. After that, we can go and continue our climb to our flight level 380, and then we will be tracking Guadalajara to Nubig, and then to Notup. Notup will be the final waypoint before
I'm
we
back.
begin our
No
descent.
issues on the walk around.
Roger that. Or before we proceed with our arrival pattern rather. Okay, so for now we are expecting to land on runway 22 via the RNAV runway 22 approach, and we are expecting Notup 1 Bravo for our arrival. So let's input it here, and our via will be via Vetka, so no transition. So let's insert this, and I'll go ahead and cross check this again with our charts. Later I'll show you the chart once we do our arrival or approach, you call this approach briefing. Sir Andre, thanks for the like. Okay, so Notup. So from Notup, we should be at or above 18,000 feet. So let's hard code Notup here. We should be at or above 18,000. Okay, I'll go ahead and hard code it just to be sure. Okay, so Notup at 18,000, and then we will be tracking Setlu, and then Papa Romeo 664 at or above 13,000 feet. After that, it shows here Papa Romeo 662. Correct, Papa Romeo 662, maximum of 250 knots at or above 9,000 feet. And then Papa Romeo 656 at or above 7,500. Sorry, my bad. No. After, it should be Papa Romeo 661 at or above 6,000, and then Vetka maximum of 220 knots at or above 5,000 feet. Okay, we're good. After that, we will be commencing our RNAV runway 22 approach. So for runway 22 approach, from Vetka, we will be tracking Papa Romeo 407 at or above 4,000, and then Papa Romeo 405 at or above 2,800. Actually, it should be mandatory, not at or above. No, it's at or above 2,800, so we're good. And then Papa Romeo 404, maximum of 200 knots at 1,700 mandatory altitude. And then we will commence our final approach at a 3.1 flight path angle to land on runway 22. So I guess we're good here, but of course we have to check our flight plan if there are any flight plan discontinuities. So let's check it out here. So again, Papa Bravo 500 to Papa Bravo 520. I forgot to turn on the constraints. Wait. The texture for the fly-by-wire is really good right now. I'm loving the texture. Okay, Papa Bravo 520 at or below 13,000 feet, and then 400, and then Takal should be between 14,000 and 16,000 feet, and then to Guadalajara, to Nubig, and then Notup we should be at 18,000 feet, and then Setlu 664 at or above 13,000, 662. 9,000 at or above 9,000 at 250 knots to 661 at or above 6,000 to Vetka, maximum of 220 knots at or above 5,000, and then 407 at or above 4,000, 405 at or above 2,800, and then 404. Let's actually set it to 17. Let's go back here. Okay, so just 17. That's hard coded to 17. Okay, cool. So we're good. No flight plan discontinuities, and we're good with our flight plan. So let's switch this back to ARC. Okay, so we're good with our MCDU. Flight plan is good. Let's now go to secondary flight plan. Check. RadNav. Check. And moving on to fuel pred. So for the fuel pred, our zero fuel weight should be 59.3. Okay, and our zero fuel weight center of gravity will be 33.15, or that's gonna be 33.2. Okay, cool. Fuel block. Fuel on board is 5.5 rather. There, and the rest will be automatically populated. So now let's compute for takeoff speeds. I'll be using the A32NX performance calculator for this. Let me go ahead and gather the information from scene brief. Okay. So again, config, let's try with flaps 1, anti-ice
Hi,
off.
security and safety check are all done. Are we good to start boarding?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so let's now proceed with boarding our passengers and baggages. So request boarding.
Boarding requested.
Okay. So again, computing for the takeoff speeds. So anti-ice will be off, PAX will be off for this departure. CG is currently at aft. Runway 17, let's check the runway condition. Okay, Hermano Sardana International Airport. Runway condition is dry. Cool. We have dry. Runway
wanna board crew?
condition. Nobody.
Passengers bus is coming.
Okay, runway length, runway heading, QNH is, it should be 1021. And then temperature for Puebla is 18. And our wind
Passengers
is
boarding
220 at 12 knots. Okay, so let's calculate this. So we will be flexing at 53 degrees. We're good with flaps 1. So let's move on to the perf page. So flaps 1. And again, we will be flexing 3 degrees. Okay, and then for the takeoff speeds, that's 134, 134, and 141. Hello. 134. 134 and then 141. Okay, transition altitude is 18,500. Let me just check that with our chart. Yep, it's correct. And we're good here, actually. Okay, so we're good with our MCDU. So now let's advise our first officer to check the box.
Welcome aboard.
Check the box.
Okay.
Okay, so while she's checking the box, let's continue setting up the rest of our FCU. Okay, so VOR, let's turn that on. Our initial climb will be 13,000 feet. There. I forgot. I have to set up another settings here. There, 18,000. Okay. Cool, so 13,000. Okay, we're good here. Let's check. She's done checking the box as well. So let's now
Passenger's
do
bus is
our
coming.
takeoff briefing. Are you ready for the takeoff briefing?
Ready.
Okay, so let me now show you Navigraph. Okay, so we are currently here at Hermano Cerdán International Airport in Puebla, Mexico. We're currently at Bay 3 and we're expecting to be pushed back facing south for runway runway 17, right?
Passenger
So
boarding
we should
started.
be pushing back to the north rather. So expecting to be pushed back facing north for runway 17. And then we are expected to taxi via taxiway Alpha. We'll hold short of the active runway and then we will backtrack runway 17 to line up. And then upon takeoff, we will be flying the Takal 1 Charlie departure. This one. Transition altitude is 18,500 feet. And for the initial climb, we will climb on course heading 174 to Papa Bravo 500 and then continue to the waypoints, altitudes and tracks shown to Takal and continue on the assigned route or according to ATC instructions. So from Papa Bravo 500, we will turn right to Papa Bravo 520 and we should be at or below 13,000 feet by 520 and then to Papa Bravo 400 and then to Takal between 14,000 and 16,000 feet. So that's gonna be our takeoff briefing. Any questions?
No questions.
Okay, so she doesn't have any questions, so that means we are good to go. Okay, so let's go back outside and let's wait for all the passengers to be boarded and then we'll begin our flight. Again, welcome everyone. Welcome to Borg's Gaming Channel. Again, this is our Flight Saturday stream of Microsoft Flight Simulator. We're currently flying the 40th leg of our Jollibee World Tour. And our flight for tonight will be from Puebla to Puerto Vallarta in Mexico. So I think boarding has been completed. We're just waiting for the cargo to be uploaded or be loaded. Finish loading rather. That's, okay, very good. So we're not using the real time right now, but we're using real weather or live weather. Although for the time, we adjusted it to 3 hours ahead so that we'll have sunrise. Because currently,
Boarding completed.
there, boarding is already completed. Because currently it's around 5 a.m. or 5 in the morning in Mexico, and we need sunlight, of course, to view the sceneries. So I guess we're good. We're just waiting for the cargo door to close. Cargo door. There. So it's closing now. So once it's closed, let's go ahead and start our APU.
I'd like to take this time to welcome you aboard our flight.
There.
We're just wrapping up some paperwork up front here and waiting to receive final numbers from the ground crew, then we'll be on our way. Flight attendants will be coming through the cabin shortly with a very important safety briefing. We do ask that you give them your full, undivided attention as they review the safety operations of this Airbus aircraft. We do appreciate your business having you aboard this flight. If there's anything we do to make your flight any more enjoyable, please don't hesitate to ask. Welcome aboard.
Boom. APU on. So she's now turning on our APU. So while we're doing that, let's see, our center of gravity is at 33%. So we should be pitching at 33% later. Okay, so let's wait for our APU to become available. So once available, we'll begin our before start checklist. Okay, APU is already available.
Hi guys, here's the load sheet for you.
Thank you.
No problem. Have a safe flight.
Thanks. See ya. Before start checklist
Cockpit prep.
completed.
Completed. Gear pins and covers.
Removed.
Signs.
On and auto.
Adheres.
Nav.
Fuel quantity.
5500 kilograms.
Takeoff data.
Set.
Vero ref.
3015 set.
3, 0, 1, 5, set. Down to the line.
Okay, we're good. Okay, we can now
Ladies and gentlemen,
disconnect the
welcome on board
GPU.
today. As you locate your assigned seats, please place your smaller items under the seat in front of you to provide more room for larger items in our overhead compartments.
Hey, okay, what's up? I've never played MS Flight Sim before, but it looks really cool. Yes, it does actually. And if you are a fan of aviation, I would very much recommend it. So it's actually nice, especially if you really want to fly an aircraft or at least become a pilot. Then this is the software
Hey
that you
guys,
have to
are we
install.
clear to close?
Yes,
Thanks. Let me know if you need anything.
will do. Thank you. Okay, so we're just waiting for the doors to close. I think it's already closed. Yep. So we're now getting ready to be pushed back. So let's ready up. We'll prepare for pushback in less than 35 seconds. Okay, we're ready for pushback. We are expecting to be pushed back facing north for runway 17. We will be taking off from runway 17. Okay, 10 seconds. Let's go. Okay, let's prepare for pushback. Ooh, he went through the vehicle.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Roger that. Oh, he went through the vehicle again. Cool. So they'll be connecting the pushback tug. Or the pushback truck rather.
Action checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Okay, so pushback truck is now getting connected.
Locking gear.
Locking gear. Cool. Okay, so we're good. Let's now turn on our beacon lights. Parking brake is confirmed on. Let's now lock the cockpit door. Cabin crew, arm slides and cross check. Below the line.
Windows and doors.
Closed.
Closed. Beacon.
On.
Thrust levers.
Idle.
Parking brake.
On.
Before start, checklist complete.
Okay, so we're now ready for pushback. Let's check. Still, we don't have any online ATCs, so let's just announce that we are now pushing back facing north for runway 17. Puebla traffic advisory is Jollibee 27 at Bay 3, Airbus A320 Neo, commencing push and start facing north for runway 17. Okay, so let's now push back. Continue pushback, and again we are nose to the right and tail to the left.
Release parking brakes.
Okay, parking brake is released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at wheel.
Okay, engine mode to ignition. Oops, I forgot something. Okay, APU bleed on. And pro window seat. Oops, sorry, my bad. And good. Starting engine 2. Let's go back outside.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board our flight today. This is the lead flight attendant speaking. Please direct your attention to the cabin crew for important safety information. There is an instruction card in your seat pocket that illustrates the safety equipment on this aircraft. Regulations require compliance with this information as well as all crew instructions, lighted information signs, and posted placards. Fasten your seatbelt by inserting the metal tip into the buckle. Tighten by pulling on the belt. To release your seatbelt, lift the metal flap on the buckle. It is our policy that you keep your seatbelt fastened at all times while seated. Doors are clearly marked with exit signs and instructions.
How come we
door
didn't
operation.
get pushed back to the
Doors
facing
with
it?
escape slide.
Anyway, let's go back inside.
Locate the exit nearest you.
Engine
The
2 is
nearest
almost
exit may be
available.
behind you. In an emergency, lights will illuminate the aisle.
There.
The cabin is pressurized. If
Starting
there is a
engine
loss
1.
of cabin pressure, a panel will open and oxygen masks will appear. Remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and pull a mask toward you to start the flow of oxygen. Oxygen will be flowing to the mask even though the bag may not inflate. Cover your nose and mouth with the mask, place the elastic band around your head, and tighten by pulling on the end. Secure your own mask before assisting others. Your seat bottom cushion may be used as a flotation device. Pull up and remove the cushion. Upon exiting the aircraft, place your arms around the cushion and hold on to the straps located on the back. This is a non-smoking flight. Smoking is not permitted in the cabin or lavatories. Cabin lights will now be turned off. Reading light buttons are located above your seat. Thank you for your attention.
Okay, we're almost good. Let us now. Engine 1 is almost available. Okay, so it's available. Let's now advise our ground crew that we have a good engine start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start.
Okay, engine
Please
mode.
disconnect.
Switching back to normal.
Locking gear.
Okay, AP bleed off, AP master switch off, pro window seat on, and let's turn off our dome lights. Okay, pitch trim, let's set it to 33%. Cool. And we're good. After start checklist.
Anti-ice.
Off.
ECAM status.
Check.
Pitch trim.
33% set.
Rudder trim.
0.
After start checklist complete.
Flight controls check.
Ready. Full up. Full down. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Rudder.
Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Okay, so we're now good. We're ready to taxi. Yep, we're cleared for taxi. Hey, Magdalene Sim, what's up? Welcome to this room. Thanks for tuning in on the red platform. Okay, still, we don't have any online ATC, so we will just announce that we are now taxiing to runway 17 via taxiway Alpha. Okay. Puebla traffic advisory Jollibee 27. Commencing taxi to runway 17 via taxiway Alpha. Will hold short of runway 17. Okay, so we're good. Let's move on to the test. Takeoff config test is normal, so we're good. And we're ready for taxi. Clear left side.
Clear right side.
Park brake off. Brake check.
Pressure 0.
Before takeoff checklist.
Flight controls.
Check.
Checked. Flight instruments.
Check.
Checked. Briefing.
Confirmed.
Flap setting.
Config 1 plus F.
Config 1 plus F. V1, VR, V2, flex temp.
Flexing 53 degrees.
V1, 1, 3, 4. VR, 1, 3, 4. V2, 1, 4, 1. Flex temp. 5, 3. Degrees. ATC.
Set.
ECAM memo.
Takeoff, no blue.
Down to the line.
Cool. Hey, Atife, thanks for the like. Come to the stream. Evening as well. My brother is playing TTD on Roblox Toilet Tower Defense. What's Toilet Tower Defense? So are you defending it from poops? They said this is taxiway Alpha. We're clear on the left side and clear on the right side. Let's turn right here. And then again, we will be holding short of runway 17 before we enter the active runway. It's a good weather to fly today, although we are expecting 12 knots of wind upon takeoff with a gustiness up to 2-3 knots. So let's hold short here. Let's check the weather once again. Just check if we're good. Okay, let's hold short. Okay, park brake on. Let me just check the weather. Yep, still 220 at 12 knots. Altimeter is still 3015. Okay, let's see. Arriving side is clear. Departing side is clear. Let's announce that we are about to enter the runway. Puebla traffic advisory Jollibee 27 holding short of runway 17. Ready for departure. Will now enter the active runway to backtrack runway 17. Park brake off. Strobe lights on. Okay, clear on the right side. Transition altitude here is 18,500 feet. Your video is great. Thank you, Magdalene Sim. Appreciate that. So we're about to take off now. We're just backtracking runway 17. So you're just actually right on time for the takeoff. If you are wearing headphones, I would suggest to turn it to max volume during takeoff if you want to enhance the realism. Takeoffs are actually one of my favorite, my favorite part of flying actually. Okay, so we're now backtracking runway 17. We don't have any traffics right now. Hey, RJ Ramilo, what's up? Thanks for the follow. Welcome to Borg Gaming channel. You just followed me on the blue platform. So we are expecting a little bit of crosswind. It's actually strong. The wind is blowing from heading 220 with 12 knots and a gustiness of 23 knots. Okay, so we are almost at the end of the runway. So we will turn around. Okay. What happened? Below the line. Puebla traffic, Jollibee 27, lining up runway 17.
Approach path clear of traffic. Take off runway.
17 confirmed.
Cabin crew.
Advised.
TCAS.
TARA.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
PAX.
Off.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
Okay, so let's go short here. And we're about to take off. One last check on the wind condition. We're still good. Altimeter is still at 3015. And let's get ready for takeoff. Ready?
Ready.
Takeoff. Puebla traffic, Jollibee 27 rolling on runway 17. Okay, so let's set our thrusters to 50 first. Engine at 50% stable. Manflex 53 SRS auto thrust blue.
Check. Thrust set. 100 knots.
Check.
V1. Rotate. Positive climb.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Autopilot 1 on. AP1.
Check.
Puebla traffic, Jollibee 27, airborne passing 9,200, climbing
Facts are on.
13,000 feet initially via the Takal 1 Charlie departure IFR to Puerto Vallarta. Lap 0.
Speed check. Flap 0.
After takeoff, climb checklist.
Landing gear.
Up.
Flaps.
Retracted.
Packs.
On.
Down to the line.
Cool.
$1,000 to go.
Check. Set altitude 16,000. Manage climb. Puebla traffic, Jollibee 27, just past Papa Bravo 520, passing 13,000 feet. Continuing climb to 16,000 feet.
$1,000 to go.
Check. Okay, we're leveling off at 16,000 feet. We are now directing Takal. After Takal, we can continue our climb to flight level 380, which is our cruising altitude. So for now, let's maintain 16,000 feet. Okay, we're now approaching Takal. 4 nautical miles ago. There. Okay. Let's now continue our climb to flight level 380. Flight level 380, manage. Puebla traffic, Jollibee 27, overhead Takal, leaving 16,000 feet, continuing climb flight level 380, final, via the Takal 1 Charlie departure IFR to Puerto Vallarta. What am I saying? I should be saying that I'm directing Guadalajara now, but that's fine. I already left the Takal 1 Charlie departure actually. I already finished it. Okay, we're now approaching 18,000 feet. Let's go back inside. Get ready to set up our aircraft for climb. Okay, 18,000. Set the airport. Set standard.
Standard cross check. Passing flight level 189. Now.
Check. Below the line.
Barrel ref.
Standard set.
Standard set. After takeoff climb checklist complete.
Clear rad nav.
Okay.
Seat belts off. Okay, cool. Let's now set up the rest.
Ladies and gentlemen, in just a few moments, we'll begin our meal service for the flight. Please refer to the menu
Fix
given to you on
info.
boarding for the 2
Let's
meal
set this
choices
to
and your
Mike.
beverage choices available.
Mike,
We would
Mike,
like you to keep
Papa
the aisles
Romeo,
clear to assist the flight attendants to serve you efficiently
and let's
also
set it
for
to
your own
60 nautical
safety.
miles.
Thank you.
Okay, so that's gonna be our radius. Okay, so let's check program. Mike, oops, sorry. Mike, Papa Romeo, runway 22. We are still 378 nautical miles away, and perf page, let's check. Top of descent is around 263 nautical miles still. So still have a long way to go. Flight plan, top of descent is we should reach our top of descent by 1501. So that's right before Guadalajara. Let's check here. There, so there's our top of descent, just right after our top of climb. Okay, so our top of climb, we should be reaching that at 1440 UTC. Right now it's 1427, so that's 13 minutes more. I'll set our timer to 13 minutes. Okay, 13 minutes, and I think we're good. Cool. Let's get our in-flight meal.
Hi, it's Andy at L1. How can I help you?
Some breakfast, please.
Okay. I'll bring them up in a minute.
Why did she sound so frustrated? Okay, let's open the cockpit door.
Hi guys, here are the crew
Hey,
members you
how
asked
did
for.
you get in? I still haven't unlocked the door. Thank you. How did she get in? I haven't unlocked the door yet. But anyway, cool. Okay, let's go back outside. We are now altitude check. We are now passing flight level 256. We will be cruising at an altitude of flight level 380. Okay, so all we have to do right now is sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. No. So again, if you just tuned in, you're watching Borg Gaming channel, and this is our Flight Saturday stream of Microsoft Flight Simulator, flying the 40th leg of our Jollibee World Tour. That's gonna be from Puebla, Mexico to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. We're simulcasting on 5 platforms tonight: blue, purple, red, green, and black. Unfortunately, I can't say the names of the platforms because of the purple policy on simulcasting. But if you want to check them out, you can access the link space on my bio. And again, just a quick briefing. We are flying the Airbus A320neo from Fly-by-Wire Simulations. Our livery was developed by Night Fury 08, available for download on flightsim.to. This Jollibee livery. This is the only Jollibee livery that we'll see for Fly-by-Wire Airbus A320neo. Again, that's on flightsim.to, but you can also support Night Fury by following him on the blue platform. We are online on VATSIM. Our call sign is Jollibee27. That's Juliet Oscar Lima 27. You can see me on VATSIM right now. If you're online, you can say hi. No, just kidding. Or you can message me instead on the VATSIM network. Don't say hi on the Unicom. Again, altitude check. We are passing flight level 289er. 10,000 feet to go. Or less than 10,000 feet. That's gonna be 9,000 feet now. There's the cuff. VATSIM is really lonely right now here in Mexico. Let's just sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. Okay, we're now almost at our cruising altitude 580. Hey, Kyla, what's up? Thanks for the share. Alang notif po na dumating, ouch. Oh, really?
1,000 to go.
By the way, hello Kuya Borg. Hello sa'yo Kyla, happy Saturday. Thanks for dropping by. Nasa kalagitnaan pa lang naman tayo. We're in the middle of our stream for tonight. We're still not too late. Okay, we are now approaching our cruising altitude, flight level 380. We're gonna go back inside the cockpit in a bit. And we'll listen to the captain's passenger announcement. Happy Saturday po and happy dinner later. Thank you, Kyla. Speak of dinner, I'll be the one to cook dinner nga pala later. After naman. It's almost 8 p.m. After this. I'll cook dinner. Okay, we are now almost at our cruising altitude. Chef boys. Corned beef lang naman lulutuin. Okay, flight level 380. Let's go back inside. We are almost at our cruising. Yep, cruising altitude. Okay, let's hear the passenger announcement.
Just reached our cruising altitude for the flight. As it begins to settle in, I do want to remind you to please keep your feet elbows square from the aisle as the flight attendants will be coming through the cabin with galley carts shortly. Also, one more reminder to please refrain from congregating near the front galley where the flight deck door is located. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so we're good here. Let me just go ahead and check. There's actually I've learned something about, because for the fly-by-wire Airbus A320neo, unfortunately, what do you call this? The missed approach procedure is not yet supported, but there's a way to do that. We can actually, what do you call this? We can set it up manually. So climb on runway track to Papa Romeo 557. Proceed on the missed approach to Vimso. And hold at 6,000. Okay. But Vimso is actually, it's not located here. Max 230. We need to go straight to Vimso after. Okay. And it's not indicated. Okay, so PR557. We can do this. Let's put it here. Papa Romeo 557. There. And radial is, let's try 220. Let's see if it will draw a line. Let's see if it will draw a line. Yep, it did. Yep, it did draw a line. Radial 220. Okay, cool. So at least we have an indicator now of Papa Romeo 557. After that, unfortunately, it says to go direct to Vimso. But how can we measure? I'm not sure the radial, what the radial is. Is it 270? I don't think it's 270. Yeah, I don't think it's 270. And what's the... doesn't show the climb altitude here. But anyway. With the missed approach. Alright, let's try Vimso. Next will be Vimso. But I don't know what the radial is. Let's try 270. Let's see if this will work. No, it didn't work. What's 270? Let's try the other. 270 minus 180. It's gonna be 90, right? Let's try 90. There. It did work. But it should not be the case. But anyway, at least we have Vimso there. And that should be enough. Let's remove the radial instead. Let's clear the radial. There. But at least Vimso is there. Okay, cool. Then just use that. Okay, so because as per the missed approach procedure, climb on runway track to Papa Romeo 557, and then after that we'll go direct to Vimso. So no track or radial, so we can just go straight direct to Vimso. Okay, so we're good here. Let's go ahead and check this out first. There's our top of climb, top of descent. We should be reaching that at 1502. 1502. Right now it's 1443. Let's just track it. Once it reaches here, we should commence setting up our approach. So 1502, right now it's 1443. So that means 19 minutes. Yep, 19 minutes. If I'll cut it in half, let's use 9 minutes as our timer. Nine-minute timer. Cool. So that's gonna be our indicator. Sorry, chat, I forgot it. Pahingi po, joke. Ayan, sorry, sabi ni Kayla. Yeah, sure. Papalalamog natin. Hey, Jamel Pialago and Chris Jan Daragon, thanks for the follow. Welcome to Borg's Gaming Channel. Appreciate it. Cool. Okay, so we are now cruising at an altitude of flight level 380. We can actually speed up our... Okay, let's speed up. Let's switch to Mach Decimal 82, which is the best forward speed for the Airbus A320neo. There. So we can arrive at our destination faster. Advance thank you po. Just wait for it, Kayla. Siguro ma-receive mo. Kasi I'll be cooking after the stream. So probably that's gonna be around 9 p.m. So I think I'll finish that by 9:30 p.m. Papalalamog natin. So it should It should depart here at 10 p.m. How many hours ba to Bataan? I'd say 6 hours. So you should receive that at around 4 a.m. 4 in the morning. Pahintay na lang. Pahintay. Mexico. Mexico City. I didn't go to Mexico City, no. Sayang. But anyway. Carry yan ko airports 4 a.m. Diba? Good job yan. Okay. So we're now at our best forward speed. Just to chop off some time from our ETA. Like Kapanganiban, thanks for the follow on the blue platform. Appreciate it. $4 a.m. dinner na. Dinner pa ba tawag? Yeah, again, so if you just tuned in, you're watching Borg Gaming channel, and this is our Flight Saturday stream of Microsoft Flight Simulator. We are flying the 40th leg of our Jollibee World Tour from Puebla, Mexico to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. And we are aboard an Airbus A320neo by Fly-by-Wire Simulations, Jollibee Livery by Night Fury, on the blue platform, available for download on flightsim.to. We're simulcasting on blue, purple, red, green, and black platforms. You can support me by supporting all my social media accounts. Check out the links based on my bio to access those links. Thank you in advance. Mabuhay po kayong lahat ng gusto nito. What's wrong with my engine? Cool. Still good. Let's go. Just need to sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. Hey, what's happening? I got disconnected from that sim. Yeah, I did. Lost server connection, but I got connected again, so I'm good. Sa dalawa pong kachat ko, kung pwede lang po maglagay na silang profile pic. Narorong send up po. They don't have profile pictures. Lubo na nga. Okay, let's check our top of climb. We are almost at our top of climb. So I guess let's go ahead and set up our... Yep, let's set up our approach now. Let me just check. Top of descent rather, not top of climb. Top of descent, yep, around 87. Okay, so let's set up our top of descent. Let's set up our approach now. But before anything else, let's go ahead and check the METAR information. You have control?
I have control.
Okay, so let's give our first officer the control, and let's request for the METAR information for Puerto Vallarta. Okay, so while waiting for the METAR information, let me go ahead and check the active runway on in Vallarta. Okay, let me just turn off my camera for a bit. I'll go back. I'm still here. I'll just turn it off. Okay, let's see what's the active runway right now in Vallarta. So it's still runway 22. So we have to land on runway 22 still. Okay. So we're good. Runway 22. We now have the METAR information for Vallarta. Let's print this out. This was issued at 4:40 Zulu, which is actually it's still the same. Still the same. Okay, why did I print it? So anyway, that's fine. Let's just get it here. Okay. So let's read that out. Vallarta METAR information issued February 3 at 4:40 Zulu. So we have calm wind. Visibility is 12 miles, I think. View clouds at 14,500. Temperature 23, dew point 20. Altimeter 29993, and it's gonna be a hazy landing. So altimeter 29993 will be our altimeter, of course. Okay, so we're still good to land on runway 22. So let's now as per our flight plan that's already incorporated here. So technically our MCDU has already been set up for our arrival. So let's now let's see, let's go to the perf page. Okay, so QNH, let's see, what's altimeter 299, that's 29993, right? That's gonna be altimeter 1018 or QNH 1018. Can we put 29993 here? Or that's fine. Temperature is 23. Dew point is 20. We don't need that anyway. And then we have wind calm. So 0, 0. And then our baro should be, let's see, Minimum decision altitude is 720. Let's add 50 to that, so that's 770. Yep. 770 as per the chart. And our transition altitude is 195,000 or 199,500 feet. Let me just check that. Yep. Okay, so we're good here. And then our VAP is 131. Mandatory altitude should be 1,700 by Papa Romeo 404. Okay, so 131. Let's compute now for our landing auto brake. So first, let's sync this, and our target altitude is 1700. Okay, enter. Okay, I'll turn on my camera again. There. Okay, landing. So approach speed is 131. Okay, let's go ahead and check first what's happening right now. Okay, let's manage our speed. Manage speed. Cool. Okay, so 131, and then let's fill the data from OFP and of course the METAR information. We have wind calm, temperature 23, QNH is 1013. That's what I put, right? No, 1013. Should be 1013. We can round it off to 101 for an answer. Cool. Okay, runway elevation. Check. That's gonna be 23. Heading 220. I'm about to sneeze. Two, three. Heading 220. Enter. And runway condition is, let's check. So it's dry. Runway condition, runway slope. So we don't have a runway slope here. And then runway LDA 3105 minus 800. That's gonna be 2305 rather. Okay, for the weight, let's compute for that. Let's check our fuel on board. Estimated fuel on board is 3.1. Right now it's 3460, so that's gonna be 360 less. So 60340. 60340. Someone actually messaged me. Who is this? It's who? Sir Henry, what's up? Magandang gabi, Sir Watch. What's up, sir? What's up? Thank you, Sir Henry, for messaging me in bad sims. JS5 Henry on the red platform, mga Beshiewap. Please don't forget to support as well. Shout out to you. VABB approach right now, online on bad sim. Let's check our maximum landing weight. Let's check it here. Maximum landing weight 6740, so we are way below that. That's fine. So flaps config is full. Overweight procedure, no. Reverse thrust, yes. Auto land, no. Let's calculate our landing. Low braking should be fine if we are to what do you call this? Get the entire length of the runway, but that's fine. Doesn't matter actually. So we have now obtained the arrival airport weather. Set up our MCDU. Auto brake is now set to low. Let's now brief the approach. Are you ready for the approach briefing?
Ready.
Okay, so we are 3-1 nautical miles away from Guadalajara VOR, and we are expecting to commence our descent in less than 40 nautical miles from now. And we will be descending via the Notup 1 Bravo arrival with transition at flight level 195. So from Notup, we should be at or above 18,000 feet. We will be tracking Setlu and then Papa Romeo 664 at or above 13,000 feet to Papa Romeo 662, maximum of 250 knots at or above 9,000 feet. After that, we will direct Papa Romeo 661 at or above 6,000 and then directing Vetka at or above 5,000 feet, maximum of 220 knots. Overhead Vetka, we will commence our RNAV or RNP runway 22 approach with a final approach course of heading 220. Mandatory altitude is 1,700 by Papa Romeo 404. Minimum decision altitude is we set that to 770 feet. Airport elevation 23, runway elevation 23 feet as well. If we have to go around, the missed approach procedure is to climb on runway track to Papa Romeo 557 and proceed on the missed approach to Vimso and hold at 6,000. So 6,000 will be our climb altitude. So for the final approach over at Papa Romeo 404 at maximum of 200 knots, we'll commence our final approach with a flight path angle of 3.1 degrees to land on runway 22. Upon landing, we are expecting to vacate via taxiway Delta 220. Yep, taxiway Echo or taxiway Delta, and then we will taxi to probably ramp 8 or should be 1-2 here because I don't have a livery for Puerto Vallarta. So if it's gonna be Delta, our expected taxi route will be Delta Alpha Echo. If it's Echo, we'll just proceed direct to Echo to Bay 12. So that's gonna be our takeoff, or sorry, our approach briefing. Any questions?
No questions.
I have control.
You have control.
Okay, so we are now ready to descend. We will be descending in a bit. I'll go back to the chat in a bit. Say was 5 Henry, what's up? Don't forget to support him as well on the red platform. Magandang gabi sa'yo as well, Sir Henry. Mumbai Radar. The World ATC. World Tour. Okay, we can now commence our descent. So let's now descend to 18,000 feet. Set altitude 18,000. Manage descent. And let's now announce this on VATSIM. Vallarta traffic advisory Jollibee 27 inbound Guadalajara VOR at 8 nautical miles, leaving flight level 380, descending 18,000 feet initially via the Notup 1 Bravo arrival, expecting RNP runway 22 approach Vallarta. Cool. We're now descending. Let's wait for the passenger announcement.
From the flight deck, ladies and gentlemen, as you may have noticed, we have begun our initial descent down to our destination. Now would be a good time to wrap up any business you need to take care of as we prepare for approach. If you are up, once you return to your seat, we ask that you remain seated until the aircraft arrives safely at the gate. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for arrival.
Okay, cool. Did manage climb, right? How come manage climb is not being managed? Let's check our MCD. VDEB, yep, it's going down. Cool. Okay, let's go back to the chat. Apologize for that. I'll just set up our approach. Angela Moncada, thanks for the follow on the blue platform. Appreciate that. They don't Kuya Borg, siya kalito na po. Correct. They need to, or are their names similar as well, Kyla? Or not naman? Or you're just relying on the profile pic as well? Again, thank you, Sir Henry. Thanks for dropping by. My Facebook chat. Ay, shoot. The blue platform chat acted up again. So, I don't see the Facebook chat anymore. But hopefully, I did. Why did I mention the platform again? But anyway, just have to check that manually for now. Okay, cool. So we're now descending. There's really something wrong with this stream. If I streamed for longer than 2 hours, I think, the chat for the blue platform starts having issues. So not sure what the problem is. Anyway, I just have to check it out manually. I can just check my there. Okay, so our transition level here is flight level 1905. After 18,000 feet, we should be descending to... Okay, just go and check for that. $13,000. I should avoid switching to other screens. It actually messes up my FPS. So after this, we'll be descending to 13,000. Let's check it here as well. After Notup, Setlu, and yeah, it should be 13,000 if I'm not mistaken. Yep, 13,000. Okay, let's go. Okay, by 20,500, flight level 205. Let's go back inside. Let's get ready to switch our altimeter or our barometer to the assigned altimeter. Okay, let's now go back inside. We are almost there. So let's check our altimeter. It should be altimeter 29990. 19 and 18. So we have to change it later.
Cabin crew, prepare for arrival.
QNH
1,000 to go.
29990 set.
2990 set. Passing 18,200. Now.
Check. Set altitude 13,000. Manage descent. So this is, let's see, altimeter 1013.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be arriving at our destination shortly. If you are making a connection to another flight, please see the customer service agent meeting this flight or video monitors inside the terminal for connecting gate information. For your continued safety, flight attendants will now walk through the cabin to secure it for landing.
Vallarta
We'll
traffic
be
advisory,
collecting all
Jollibee
service items,
27 overhead,
newspapers,
note
and any
2,
other items you wish to
descending
discard or may not be used on the
13,000,
aircraft
directing
with
setting.
you. Also, in preparation for landing, please turn off all electronic devices.
1013
Don't use
1918.
devices and all other carry-on items. Please use caution when opening overhead bins as items may have shifted during our flight. Please stow your tray tables and return your seats to their upright position. And
Temperature
check the
is
security
now
of your seatbelts. We will be
19er.
landing shortly. Thank you.
And we're still good with our magnetic wind is still 0 at 0 knots. Cool. Okay, so we just passed 18,000. Let's switch this back to constraint. Okay, so after 13,000, we will be descending 9,000. Team LKV, what's up? Thanks for the like. Don't forget to support Team LKV on the blue and the purple platforms. Appreciate it. So far, wala naman naging prob yung stream ko sa purple. Sakto lang yung dating settings ko. Yep, should be the same lang, Team LKV. Ang difference lang with the purple platform, your bitrate should not exceed 5,500. Kasi yun lang yung maximum nila 5.5. If it's anything more than that, minsan nagbablock yung screen. So, yung sa akin naka-set pa rin sa 6,000. So, okay pa rin naman. Purple can still manage it. Okay, 1,000 to go. Let's descend 9,000. Set altitude 9,000. Manage descent. So after this, we will be descending 6,000. Puebla traffic, Jollibee 27, overhead set Lu. Descending 9,000, directing 664. There should be a magenta there. How come they allowed us to descend to 9,000? But anyway, let's do our approach checklist first. Approach checklist.
Briefing.
Confirmed.
ECAM status.
Check. Check.
Seatbelts.
Seatbelts on. Seatbelts on. I'll do it myself. On.
Barrel rest.
2990 set.
2990. Set. Minimum.
770 feet set.
770. Set. Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Approach checklist complete.
Okay, cool. Approach is go. Okay. What happened here? We should be at or above 13,000, right? Why are we descending? Ah, that's fine. We're still good. 900,000 after this. Plug nyo yung purple ko kasi 5 subs pa lang ako dun. Correct! I mean 5 followers. Ayan. Don't forget to support syempre Team LKV on the purple platform. 900,000. After 900,000, we should be descending 6,000. And then 5,000. Oh, okay. So we've already begun our approach. Let's now set our altitude to 1,700. Set altitude 1,700. Manage descent. Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
Flaps 2.
Speed checked. Flaps
Nice
2.
scenery. We're now in Vallarta, Mexico. Baka mag-purple na lang ako moving forward. Ah, okay, okay. Actually, okay din naman sa purple, ano. And sa black note platform. Makes sense, makes sense. Yup. Although ako, I don't have kasi yun eh. I don't have an account eh. Hey, Jeff Amlang, thanks for the like on the blue platform. Appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, I know a lot of streamers are ano din streaming nga dyan sa sa Black platform. So that should be fine naman. Okay, we are now leveling up at 9,000 feet. After that, we'll commence our descent again. There. And now we are almost over 662. Once we are at Vetka, we'll commence our RNP2 to approach. Actually, we are already commencing it, right? Yep. No, that's fine. Thrust idle, decent.
Check.
Princess Caparaz, what's up? Ano nangyari sa'yo, Mod Rebecca? Did you change your name? Princess Caparaz na. Umabot. Yes! Hello, hello. Hello to you, Mod Rebecca. Shout out to you. Unfortunately, my blue platform comments are not working on the stream again. So I'm actually doing the comment checking manually on the blue platform. I'm looking at two screens right now for the comments. Okay, we are almost at Papa Romeo 661. Okay, we are almost at our destination. We are now about to land. We are currently at we just passed 8,000 feet. We're still descending. Overhead Vetka will commence our RNP runway 22 approach and then begin our final approach right after that. No po, nasa ibang device. Ah, okay. Daming name, ah. Mabuhay ka, Mod Rebecca, hanggang gusto mo. Welcome again. See. Actually, we did our flaps too early, no? We're still at 8,000 feet or 7,000 rather, but that's fine. It's okay. 2,500 feet, we should begin setting our gear down. Okay, we're now almost at Papa Romeo 661, and then after that we'll be directing Vetka. There. Okay, we're now tracking Vetka. We are almost about to land. Nice scenery here in Mexico. This is Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. Look at the mountain ranges. I'm gonna look to the right and look to the left. It's much greener here compared to the right side. So once we turn left, that's our indicator that we are already overhead Vetka. So we'll commence our runway 22 approach by then. Where's Vimso? There. Let's announce that we are commencing our RNP22 approach. Vallarta Traffic Advisory Jollibee 27 overhead Vetka commencing RNP runway 22 approach. Still no online ATCs. Good to land. Let's take a look at our wind. Altimeter 29990, it's still the same. 1146 Zulu. Wind calm. Okay, let's do this. Let's land this thing. .1 is our flight path angle. Thanks Mod Rebecca for the share. Ayan, dito tayo sa real account. Thank you, thank you. Okay, altitude sec 3600. It's altimeter 29990 still, right? Yep. So 2800 here.
$2,500.
Yep. Gear down.
$2,500.
Radar altimeter alive.
Flight attendants, please prepare for landing.
Gear down.
Flaps 3.
Speed checked. Flaps 3.
Flaps full.
Speed checked. Flaps full.
Landing checklist.
Cabin crew.
Advised.
Auto thrust.
Speed.
Auto brake.
Low.
ECAM memo.
Landing no blue.
Landing checklist complete.
Okay, let's get ready to land. Okay, let's set this to track mode. And we will be descending up a flight path angle of 3.21 degrees. Vallarta traffic, Jollibee 27 on final approach, runway 22. This approach altitude set to 6,000. Set. Two whites to it. And now it's three whites.
1,000.
Check. Two whites turrets. It's good. Flight directors off. Bird on.
Hundred above.
Flight directors off.
Minimum.
Continue.
Check.
Autopilot off. My controls.
400. $50, $40, $20, $10, $5.
Spoilers. Reverse green. Decel. $70 knots.
Manual brake. And let's leave the and what taxiway is this? Okay, ground spoilers disarmed. Okay, let's hold short here. I'm gonna announce that I'm already clear off the runway. Vallarta traffic advisory, Jollibee 27 landed, vacated via taxiway Charlie. Will continue to taxi to Bay 8 via taxiway Charlie Alpha Echo. Okay, so let's select first GSX Pro. Gate, we have 11 suitable parkings. I think it's gate 1 2 because I don't have the active scenery for this one. So no, just no need for the follow me car. I already know where should I go. Okay, let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the conclusion of our flight. Please remain seated with your seatbelt
After landing
until
checklist.
the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign and the aircraft is parked
Flaps.
safely at the gate.
Retracted.
This will be your indication. It is safe to
Spoilers.
move about the cabin,
Disarmed.
gather your belongings, and
APU.
depart.
Start.
We'd like to thank you for flying
Radar.
with us today. We appreciate
Off.
your business and hope to see you again.
Predictive
on a
wind shear
future
system.
flight.
Off.
After landing checklist complete.
We go. Let's go. So after this will be taxiway Delta, and then the next taxiway should be the one. Should we request for the follow me car? Just to be sure. Yeah, let's request for the follow me car. Yes. Okay, follow me. Vehicle is on its way. Okay, so there's the follow me car. Let's slow down for a bit. There. So this is taxiway Delta, so we should turn right on the next taxiway if I'm not mistaken. So let's just follow the follow me car. Of course, it's a follow me car, so we should follow it. Let's turn off the VORs. Clear on the left side, clear on the right side. Hey baby, what's up? Gutom na ako, I know. Ako rin. The feeling is mutual. Yung cockpit ng 32NX parang Phoenix na eh. Yes, correct, Sir Andre. Look at the texture. They updated it as well. Much hunger. After this, I'll go ahead and just park this first and then Di pa ba kayo nagluluto? Parang may naamoy na akong nagluluto ah. Okay, clear on the left side, clear on the right side. So let's turn right here. How come there's a tower here? No, we will turn. Okay, we will turn left naman, so that's fine. Thought we're gonna the tower. Okay, so this is we're gonna go to Bay 8. It's a radar, not a tower. Sorry, it's a radar. Okay, so Bay 8 should be, well, it's Bay 8 in real life. Here in the sim, it's Bay 1, 2, since I don't have the active scenery again. So this is Bay 1, 2. So I should just follow the follow me car. There. Taxi lights off. Where's the... Oh, so that means I should just stop here, right? Yeah, I should just stop here. There. Okay, park brake on. Wait, let me just drink some water. Ay, atay ba din I thought it's ano na eh. I thought atay na talaga. Ay, food na talaga. Anyway, so we've already parked here. We'll now turn off the engines because what we will do. Let's go a bit more. We're still far from the jetway. Yeah. Okay, this should be fine. Okay, park brake on. Okay, so we will now watch the replay of our landing. What's our FPM? 272. Not a perfect one, but still a good one. Good landing. It's a firm landing, actually. Okay, so let's watch the replay. Let me just disconnect from VATSIM first. Let's stop the replay now. And let me disconnect from VATSIM. There. And also, let's disconnect from Volanta. Flight plan. Let's end the flight. And there. Where's Volanta? Let me exit this first. Okay, cool. So now let's watch the replay. How come I still have the taxi lights? I turned it off, right? What happened? The landing lights. Our first officer did not turn off our landing lights, really? What's wrong with you? Anyway. Okay, so the recording is now here. Let me just take control. Okay, we're good. Cool. Okay, let's watch the replay. Let me go ahead and turn off the parking brake. And let's do this. Pause it first. Okay, cool. Our parking brake should be now turned off. And let's go outside. Let's watch our external landing view. This should be fine right here. Little there. Okay, let's watch this one. Hey Jane, what's up? Thanks for the like. Kain na daw. Oo nga Sir Andre. I'll be cooking dinner kasi. Nakaabot pa. Yes, Jane, nakaabot pa. Happy Saturday to you as well. So, Jane is actually the wife of Team LKV. Team LKV was here a while ago. Again, please support him on the purple platform. Thank you in advance. Okay, so let's watch our landing. So this is the external view. After this, let's go inside and watch the passenger view, and then after that the landing gear view, and last will be the runway view. I love the threshold view. Let's do the runway threshold view. We'll be able to see the landing there. Let's watch our landing. It was a smooth one. How come it says 272? Yeah, it was a smooth landing. So, anyway. There. So that was the external view. We will now go and switch to the passenger view. Let's pause this for a bit. Let's go back. And right now we'll go inside the cockpit. Okay, fixed camera. That should be, if I'm not mistaken, is it 12? No, 18. Should be 19. The airport is actually to the left, so let's use the left passenger view. Okay, so let's do this one. Let's see how it felt. How the passengers felt our landing. So what's the FPM? It says 205, so it should be perfect. A perfect one. Should be a smooth landing, but we'll see. Let's check if we are the passengers. Let's check how it felt. If there was that sudden bump or it was a smooth one. You can actually check the wings of the aircraft. Hey, Gian Daniela Canilaw. Thanks for tuning in. May bayad ba yung laro, idol? Yes. This is a paid software. It costs around 3,000 pesos for the deluxe edition. Or sorry, not the deluxe, the standard edition. But it has a lot of planes na. Yes, I know. Parang totoo yung graphics. Actually, naka low settings pa ako nito, Gian. If you will play this in ultra settings, the graphics is really smooth. There. So it was actually a smooth one. Not sure why it shows 27. What's the FPM? 205, still 205. Cool. Hey, sir friends, what's up? Nasa red platform na rin sa Kuya Friends. It's Kuya Friends, not Kuya Friends. Again, Poison Plant, everyone on the blue platform, don't forget to support. Thank you, sir friends. Okay, so that was the passenger view. Let's now switch to the landing gear view. Let's pause this and let's switch it back. Let's now move to the landing gear view. Let's see how it felt if we are on the landing gear. There. Are you also a fan of aviation, Gian? If you're an aviation fanatic, MSFS is actually the software for you. We actually have a good terrain here, oh. Too bad I don't have the active scenery or the updated scenery for Puerto Vallarta. It was actually a high approach. 3 whites, 1 red. I was afraid that I'll actually bump into the trees. I'm not sure if we can do the threshold view. There are a lot of trees here, so we might not be able to see it clearly. There, it was actually a smooth landing. Right, yeah, smooth one. Okay, so let's now do the runway view. I'm not sure if we can do the threshold view here. Let's pause it here. Oops, my bad. Wait. Let's play it one more. And pause it here. Let's see if we can do the threshold view, because I'm afraid that the trees are there. We might not be able to see the aircraft. But we'll try. We will still try. This is 37, 12:37, 11. Okay. Let's try this one. Let's do free camera drone. Let's switch this to lock mode and there. Switch the speed 134. So again, we'll try to do a threshold view. There. Let's go here. Then let's switch the speed to... Okay, 2 should be fine. Let's just make sure that we are on a straight line. Okay, let's use this one. Yeah, I think it's straight already. Hope so. There. Okay, and then let's zoom in. Switch this to 0. Zoom in. Okay. Let's should be lock mode, right? How come it says follow mode? Ah, shoot. Right. Yeah, we have to go up. Wait. Let's lock it first. Ah, my bad. Okay, we have to reset it. I messed it up. Okay, let's do this one more time. I messed it up. Or actually... no. Yep. We can't do this one. Let's do this one instead. The problem is... There's the airport, so at least we should be here. Okay, let's do this again. Sorry. Okay, so lock mode on. Let's switch the drone speed to 107, 122. Oops, my bad. Wrong. Should be just forward there. Cool. Alright, let's stop here. There, I think this should be fine. Okay, and then let's switch this to 2 or 3. There. Make sure that we have it in the middle. There. And let's zoom it in. Now switch this to 0. Lock mode off. And just make sure that we are centered. Okay. Okay, I think this one's fine. So we can now lock it again, and we're ready for our last replay for the night. So this is the runway view. Let's see how we landed our aircraft. Yeah, we can do the threshold view, unfortunately. Because there are trees, we will not be able to... Yeah, we will not be able to see the aircraft. Okay, let's see our last landing for the night. Landing replay, rather. I actually have calm winds right now. So there's the flare. Thrust idle. It was actually a smooth landing. I think so. Okay, there. That was it. So that was the 40th leg of our Jollibee World Tour here in Borg's Gaming Channel. So thank you everyone. Welcome to Puerto Vallarta. And next week we will continue with the 41st leg of our Jollibee World Tour. So again, thank you everyone. We are actually simulcasting on 5 different platforms right now, on blue, purple, red, green, and black. So please support me by following or subscribing to all of my social media accounts. To access those, you can just access the link space on my bio. Thank you in advance. Mabuhay po kayong lahat hanggang gusto niyo. There. So before we end our stream, for those who are on the blue platform, I'll go ahead and show the results of our poll. You can check that out right now. And probably we'll see each other next week. I'll try to stream on Friday if I can, if my work schedule permits. But I hope so. And Saturday it's gonna be Microsoft Flight Simulator again. So I'll see you there. Anyway, so let's check who can we raid on the purple platform. Let's see if we can raid someone. We have Beshiewap who's online. No, we don't. So that means let's look for someone who streams Microsoft Flight Simulator. Let's check. And then let's raid that someone on the purple platform. Let's see who's streaming Microsoft Flight Simulator right now. Let's try this one. Is this English? Yep, English. Okay, so let's raid Kenko. For those who are on the purple platform, I'll go ahead and send you over to his channel after we end ours. Let me just go ahead and make sure that we can raid him. Yep. Okay, cool. So that's it. I think we're good. I will now be signing off. Probably we'll just see each other next week. Again, thank you to everyone who dropped by. Appreciate it. And have a great weekend to everyone. But of course, before we go, always remember, play hard but still play safe, and most importantly, play responsibly. So once again, my name is Borg and this is Borg Gaming Channel, now signing off. Till next time, mga Beshiewap. Matane!